this one, this will move. Please watch out, this will move. And why not this one? Because it's not clutched in. Later on, we will have, there is a racket over here. We will clutch in and to move the weight to a certain degree. Okay, so we will rotate this to clutch this one. And you can see here that it's touching the weight, but we have to release. There's a lever over here and connect it to the racket over here. So, and then clutch in. And then we can rotate. The higher, the more force. Okay, it's fine for you, but it's not fine for the female student. Okay, and do you mean that what I said is not correct? Okay, so let me show you how it will swing. And when you reach the 135, and then you doing something like this one. So it will swing from one side to the other side. Okay, and please watch out. After you release this, and do not let it back, as you can see. It will hit this stopper. So please, especially for the first time, we just let it swing without specimen put in over there. And then the angle after rebound, it will be very high and hit the stopper. Okay, so if that is the case, and you can either wait for this one to swing a little bit smaller, or to use, this is the so-called brake. Use the brake, but do not brake it very forcefully. Okay, and just a little bit. You can see it is touching this one, and then release the stopper. Okay, this is how I will do later. Okay, and basically we will make it to a completely stop, to a complete stop. So now suggested that you use your hand for safety issue. Okay, so and then for this one, as you can see, this will move this down over here. So when it is when it's at rest, and then we put it here, and we record. You may record either by taking picture or record in your note, and then to see where it rests. Okay, for example, for this one, in fact, you can. It is approximately. This is a little bit old, so it's not exactly 90 degrees. And by the way, please watch out to observe horizontally. Do not observe like this one. Oh, it's 90. No, observe like this, because the parents will make your observation to be a little bit different. So to make it, for example, for this one is approximately 91 degree. 91 degree. So we record this and set this angle as 0. Okay? and then we clutch in. So please watch out to zero, to set the 0 point first, and then clutch in. Okay, and then to move it. Approximately 135. Of course, we have to measure it. There is another over here. So, her mother? His mother? Okay, just kidding. And you can see here, this is 91, and we move all the way to 0, and then all the way supposedly should be 134, right? Because 1 degree higher, not exactly over here. So let's see whether this 10 should be 100, 110, 120, and not enough. 100, 11, 20, 30, and a little 30. Okay, so you can see it's approximately 140, 34 degrees over here. You may take a look closely over here, and which means that is now it's 135 degree. Okay, so before you fall down this, and always make sure that this is not over here. You should release the clutch. Otherwise, when you fall down, it will touch a little bit. Okay, you may touch. You may touch the clutch pad. Okay, and when everything has been set, and we are going to release this clutch. And remember, as I said, when you release the clutch, do not release your hand immediately. Okay, so it's fine to put your hand over here. It won't hit your hands, but do not stand either there or there. Okay, and in fact, you don't have to let it swing very long, because no need. So after you finish to swing to the other side, and you may use this one to clutch it slowly, gradually. Don't clutch too too severe, because it'll be worn more. Not just only 1 year use, maybe more than 5 or 10 years to go. So to let it be worn out slowly. Okay, and now you can release this one because it's low enough. As I said, the best is not to use your hand, so use the clutch. Basically, for the second time, if you have the specimen on it, it won't swing that high. Probably only horizontal or less than the horizontal position. And then we have to observe this. As we can see here that now it's over here. So this is 0 position, and this is 90. And we can see here that it is 40. 1, 2, 43.5 approximately. From here, 43.5. So 90 plus 43.5, but we have 1 degree more. I mean, when zeroing, so minus 1 degree, which is the angle when it swing to the other side, and then write down the angle. 135 here is 142.5, because here is 143.5, so we minus 1 degree, so it is 140. Let me see. Yes, 42.5, because it's 1 degree higher. So to here we must minus 1 degree. So over here is 142.5. So 133.5. So 132.5. Sorry. So 135 here, 132.5 here is approximately 2.5 degree difference. And with the sine cosine calculation, you can find out the internal friction. And of course, with the you can come here and have a look. There are 3 numbers over here. One is equivalent mass, 2.5. Yes, 2.5 is 25 or 25.779. Okay, and this is the diameter, which is 0.6554, and this is the length. The length from the center to here. Of course, it's not the length of this one. It is the equivalent, 0.7449 meter. Okay. Sorry. So now we start our real impact test. And since we already zero it, so we don't have to zero it right now. But however, if you want, you may do it again. To make it to a complete stop, and then we zero it, and it's still 91 degrees, but almost the same. And now let's continue. Okay. Either way, when operating, don't stand on both sides. Okay, for safety issue. And let's see. Shoot. Because it's 91 degree over here. I mean, when at zero, down to the vertical position. So it should be 144 for now instead of 145 because it's 1 degree higher than your horizontal. Okay, so let me. Excuse me. These are the specimens. We have 3 different kinds of specimens. As I told you, this is SKD. Should be SKD. SKD. And this one is those are broken pieces, and this is P20 as you can see here, and this is S50. Last time, did I tell you it's S50 or S35? So for this one now is S50. So we have three different specimens. So let me see which one has more. Do that as illustration. Some of the same. This has most. So I will use this one S50C. Basically, I don't think that this will. I mean, this is because S50 is high carbon steel. For high carbon steel, it is harder, but I think the toughness is not very high. So let's test this one. And later, I will have each of you one piece. And this time, I will tell you what kind of specimen you are. It's not a blind test. Okay, you can see here that this is the specimen. As you can see, there's a notch over here. And as I said last week, we should put the notch to the opposite side of the weight, so that the weight can cut it. Because there are two stubborn over here, so that it can be cut. Okay, so this is the specimen, and now I'm going to put the specimen into the tester. And in fact, for standard test, you should use maybe some kind of holder, like what to call it? Like something to, I don't know how to call it. Huh? Some kind of, yes, like clamp or something. Okay, whatever. And but however, since we don't have, but please make sure that nobody is going to release this. Okay, please make sure this one. Otherwise, your hand will be cut. This is very important. This is very, very important. Secondly, never put your head over there. Why I say that? Maybe you will think that, teacher, it's weird that you will have your head to look something. But however, you have to. So how? As I said, you have more than 3 students, right? So one student sit here. I mean stand here. It's fine. Stand here. And the other student to put as please for those students who have who are taking videos, please maybe you may go there or either go there or go come here. As I said, later on I will put the notch on the opposite side, the back side. So we will have this to be put over here. To be put over here. Like this, with the notch on the back side. Okay? However, if you have a look from there, you can see that there are clearance on both sides. So, if the clearance, I mean, on both sides, if they are not equal, the result must make sure that the notch is on the back side. I already emphasized many times, right? Why? It is because there were some students who put the notch on the front side. And before he started to release the stopper over here, and I said, stop, change to the other side. Okay, so please watch out. And when everything has been said, and we are going to swing this pendulum. Okay, so by the way, make sure that it is in touch. But another thing that I like to tell you that when moving this down, please be gentle, because it will be bent by your hand if you put too much force on it. Okay, be very gentle. Okay, and then let's start to release. You can see that normally it won't touch the stopper, and it's fine. You can release the stopper, and then use the brake to break it. Before you break the weight to a complete stop, don't try to take the specimen. Everything I said or every word I said is because there happened before. Okay. You will feel it's weird. Who will be so dumb? But there were. Okay. And by anyone who has a pen. This is the result. And take a picture about this one, and then to compare. Compare with